Hey, how you doing? You alright? What if we're in a virtual reality system and the way to get out of this is to connect to the heart? Get out of this, go back up to the fifth dimension, back into our original bodies. Well, the recent movie Jumanji holds a lot of significance.
The movie is revealing to us what exactly the reality we're experiencing is a game of sorts, virtual reality. This is a collective dream that us living souls have placed ourselves in order to experience fragmentation and get back to the heart, to the 0 point. Our original bodies are sleeping in a high dimension and we have descended down here just to rise back up. We are all in a sort of virtuality, just like in Jumanji. We decided to ascend into this 3D dimensional plane to learn lessons like the characters in the movie. We was given a detention by our higher selves. We was experienced dualism, therefore we had to experience collective fragmentation, putting ourselves into a Game of Thrones where the goal is to achieve unity. Under the power corruptive professor, Van Pelt stole the Zagwall's eye, a magical emerald jewel. This cursed the land of Jumanji, and the players must return it to the proper place in the eye socket in the enormous statue in order to lift the curse. This is pretty much the same story as Moana, if you've seen that film. So why is the jewel emerald? It's emerald because it represents the heart. The heart chakra is the emerald green colour, and this is the same colour as the aurora borealis. The aurora lights are indeed the externalised version of our collective heart energy, and the goal this entire time has been to take back the heart, to reconnect back with ourselves by lifting off the mass of illusions which has kept us in this virtuality game. For as long as we have been consumed with the illusion, we could not find a way out. But the timeline has already been set in place, and every experience we individually and collectively have gone through has been a levelling up, so to speak. In the game of Jumanji, the game gets harder and harder, until all the characters embrace their strengths and conquer their fears on the final level. So before replacing the Zagwall's eye, they are all working together towards the end. This represents unity we've all been experiencing within the collective. Although the living souls have for the most part been separate on this journey, within us we have been noticing and cultivating the harmonising spark of compassion and love. This energetic frequency has been flooding the collective consciousness more and more with heart energy. The bad guys, the dark entities who we visibly have seen as our government, celebrities, those have tried to indoctrinate us into the system. They're not even real. They're just like the dark forces of Jumanji. They are simply here to act as oppositions to the living souls to test us. So all those in your life seemingly demeaning you or creating obstacles were shadow projections of your subconscious. As we say, when something is not incorporated within, it must be expressed without. The movie ends when the stone is replaced. They shake hands with Andrew, and they are all transported back to the original bodies. Happy ending. We're on the brink of this ascension, the same way the characters dissolve into the heart before waking up. This is exactly what will happen to the living souls. Right before 2020, the aurora borealis shall fuse with all our heart chakras, propelling us to merge with the centre of this flat plane, what we would call the North Pole. We shall climb up and up to Mount Meru, the Access Monday, until waking up in our original fifth dimensional bodies, which have projected this entire illusion. Each day the energy is getting more and more powerful. All timelines are merging. The golden age of expansion is almost here. Love you all. Speak soon.